Hello and welcome back to Stick on the Wall podcast, a Flying Squid production. My name is Sydney, also known as Squid, and I will talk and joke about everything in a life-to-life basis. Now, I know it's been a long time, but I have redeemed myself by bringing a very special guest, my best friend, Alana.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Of course, anytime, girl, anytime. And you know what we're talking about today?
Our funniest stories, right?
Yes.
So I've already thought of one. One of our funniest stories was definitely how Tumbleweed came up.
Oh, that's our best. That's like the top marker.
Yeah.
That's like how our friendship kind of all started. Like we were friends, but not best friends.
Yeah, not best friends. Not how me, Sydney, and Willow became
Really close.
big. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Willow and...
Hey, Willow.
So me, Sydney, and Willow, we weren't close, but let's just say one very painful accident happened that caused us all to just become the greatest of best friends.
Yes. And we're not going to point fingers, but Alana, it was your fault.
Okay.
It was your fault.
It was a happy mistake. Okay.
Yeah.
So me and Willow, let's just say we were play fighting. Me and Willow are the play fighting type. Okay,
Yes. And
Sydney.
I'm like the mediator. And just so you know, this all takes place in school, right about when the bell rings, you know? So classes are starting to come out. Everybody's watching.
I think we were on our way to lunch.
We always ran the lunch because we
Yes.
wanted to be first in line. Because who wants to be last in line? It takes
Yeah.
too long.
And me and Willow were pushing each other out the door. And let's just say I pushed a little too hard. And Willow rolled down the hallway. Like, not even kidding. She fell and she rolled down the hallway. And people at that moment, right when I pushed her and she fell,
They
the
didn't
bell
even do
rung.
anything to help. They
I
just
know.
stared and they said, she fell, and just pointed.
And they were pointing at her while she was still rolling. And I'm like, oh my God, are you
still
okay? And I kept running because I wasn't going to stop. But then I finally came back and I was like, oh my God, are you
You
okay?
like laughed around the school, like came back. I'm just kidding.
Listen, I couldn't help it. It was funny.
Oh my gosh. See, in my perspective, lunch just began. You know, we're all going out. Those two, Willow and Alana, ran out first. Well, Gabby was already gone.
Yeah, Gabby's all right.
She was already gone. But Willow and Alana ran out, and so I'm cutting the corner because I'm taking my time a little bit. I'm watching. I'm observing. And as soon as I come out, I see Alana here push with mighty force Willow, causing Willow, and I don't know why she rolled. Like, she didn't have to roll, but she went head first and rolled,
It's
like
like
at
she-
least 2 times.
It's like she couldn't control it. Like, it's like something took over her body and she just went completely limp.
And of course, the only thing I thought to do to be the good friend I am is point and laugh.
And and like, the fact is that Willow didn't even get up right away. She laid on the floor and screamed my name. I'm
Yeah.
like, Willow, just get up and we
I
can
thought
keep
she
going.
was gonna murder you. I thought she was gonna kill you. Sorry, Willow.
Let's just say after that day, we were
very
crazy.
close.
Like, yes, we were very close. We were always crazy.
Yes. And I would like to take credit for her nickname Tumbleweed. I came up with that. Just like to take my credit where it is.
Listen, if y'all would have saw it, y'all would understand why Tumbleweed just makes sense.
Oh gosh. Just imagine in your brain this gorgeous girl with long, luscious hair, very short, rolling down a school hallway with kids coming out of the classroom. And then a blonde girl staring and pointing and laughing, saying, ha 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 ha, you fell. And then this other girl, who's also gorgeous, very tall though.
That girl?
Of course,
Yes,
yes, yes. Just smiling and unable to breathe from laughter. Neither of us helped her up.
No.
Well, we did, but it took us
We
a
did
minute.
after,
Yeah,
but
it took us a
before we were laughing. Like, of course, the best way to show your best friend love
To laugh at
after
them.
they've gotten themselves hurt or something just happened, first you gotta laugh at them. You know, you gotta let them know that it's just funny. Like,
Yeah.
it's
not out of spite. It's not that we're bullying her, you know?
Exactly.
We're just being best friends. And that's why we are so close today. That's our tumbleweed story. But
Yes.
I have another story. And this one is just me and Alana. And she will never trust me with her money again.
No. Okay.
At least
I know where you're
coins.
going with this.
At
I know
least
this story.
coins. So, in my defense, it was not my fault.
It was your fault. It was your fault. You should have known it was gonna happen. You should have known.
What? Anyway, just saying. It's not my fault. Okay. Sorry, my mind. Okay, my mind. Here I am, this innocent bystander in the world of villains and superheroes. I'm just kidding.
I was about to say.
Just kidding.
So here's what happened. We were walking from lunch, and we had just had a great meal. Okay,
Yeah.
we were happy. We were in a great mood. We were ready for class. Sounds
Yeah.
weird, but we were ready for class.
Yeah,
And
of
I
course,
had
you had coins left over because she got like an extra chips. I think you got
yeah,
chips that day.
I think I got chips.
And you had to buy extra for chips, which I think is ridiculous. Anyway, especially since there's nothing in the bag.
True. Only like 5-6 chips.
Yeah, but that's for another day.
And so I still had
trust
extra money, and we were racing in the hallway.
No, here's the thing. Gabby and Willow stood together. We were in groups. It was me and Alana, and then Gabby and Willow.
Yeah.
They went a different way, and they're like, let's race up to the stairs so you can make it first. And of course, Alana over here goes Sydney. And I'm wearing these, just imagine, I'm wearing these like, what were they?
They were like overalls.
They're overalls, but they're sweatpants overalls.
Mhm.
So they're not like traditional denim overalls.
Yeah.
And on the front pocket, it's like we're at like a normal pocket would on an overall.
And
I-
mind you, the pocket doesn't close.
no,
It's an open pocket.
And I didn't think it would be a problem.
So I didn't want to hold my scents while we were running. So I said, "Here, Sydney, put this in your front pocket."
And that had no common sense.
So we put it in her pocket, and we start bolting down the hallway.
And right as we're taking the corner, the turn, all of the coins, and man, mind you, there's like a hallway full of kids. All of the coins spew out, making the loudest noise possible for so many tiny little coins.
And then, mind me, I don't like all the attention on me, so I was like, Sydney, just keep running.
No, I was like, should we pick it up? Should we pick it up? And you were like, no, just keep going. I was like, okay, it's your money.
So
Okay.
we kept running, and then I was like, wait, I want my money
No,
back.
as soon as we get to the class, you're like, let's go get the money. I was like, okay, fine. When we get back there, it was all gone. There was none left. There was no. Those kids were greedy.
I
They
know.
saw us drop it, and they stole it anyway.
I know. They was like, okay, they left, they got it, it's our turn. And so they took all of my money. And I was so upset. And I was mad at Sydney, even though it wasn't like it was completely Sydney's fault. But at the same time, I was so mad.
Yeah, she has not let me hold her coins ever.
No.
I just want to say, I forgot. Okay, I forgot. That's all. That's my defense. I forgot. Anyway, let's talk about another thing. Okay. Yay.
What about my corn dog? This was recent.
Uh-oh.
This was very recent. This
Okay.
is about, I think,
Can I tell my side of it?
go ahead. But give them
I
the
didn't-
truth.
I didn't like that glare. I will. So it was morning, early morning in the school cafeteria. Okay. May I mind you, when those like, they're kind of like breakfast corn dogs, but it's sausage. So like a sausage dog. I don't know. It's like a pancake wrapped around a sausage link with a stick in it.
Yeah.
And so it's like a corn dog, but it's not. So I'm just gonna call it breakfast corn dog. And it's hot because I heat it up in the mornings. It's hot, okay? What Alana does when she gets it, she keeps touching my arm with it. So this hot, burning hot breakfast corn dog touching my arm, it's not so pleasant. So I make a plan, okay? I plan. I say, right when she opens it, I'm gonna smack it. Okay?
Of
So,
course.
right in front of one of your teachers.
Oh my gosh. And the worst part is, it was my NJRTC teacher.
So it's a military teacher.
Yeah, he's my military teacher, and he's sitting there staring as my corn dog is flying across the hallway.
I smacked it like a little harder than I thought I would. I didn't mean to smack it that hard.
Let's just say I didn't quite have an enjoyable breakfast.
She was mad at me for no reason.
For no reason?
I got you a new one.
I was really hungry.
I got her a new one.
But I wanted that one.
Well, I smacked that one. You still could have had it.
I
It
was
just
so
had
sad.
floor germs on it.
I was so
5-second rule.
upset.
Well, that would have been a 10-second rule. 'Cause-
I know, because it's not like we ran towards the corn dog. The corn dog just sat there until we got
That's
to the end of the hallway.
like, and the best part was the military teacher. He didn't do anything. He just kind of watched.
He watched, and then he said something about
Yeah,
the
he
corn dog.
commented.
I don't remember. I don't remember what he said, but he said something about it.
Yeah. Good times, Alana. Good times.
Awful times. I wanted that corn dog.
Well,
I was really mad at you at that moment, but I eventually got over it. But I was so mad.
it was kind of a cause and effect, you know.
Okay, what call? Oh, okay, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's not like I held it on you until it burned you.
No.
It was just a little heat.
And it's not like I grabbed your corn dog and then whacked you with it, which I could have done, but I didn't.
Yeah, but if you whacked
smacked
me
it.
with it, I could have still ate it. But you knocked it onto the floor, which means I can't eat it.
As soon as you opened it, I just went, wham!
I was so mad. I was so
It
mad.
flew across the hallway. It flew across the hallway. Oh my gosh. And lastly, for our last conversation. Well, this is our last conversation, but our last part of the conversation. Who here likes Mean Girls?
Not me. I like the movie.
Ah, Regina George. Yeah.
But no, actual Mean Girls at school, no thank you.
No.
And this story kind of relates to Tumbleweed.
Yeah, in a way.
Not Tumbleweed, but it relates to Willow.
Let me give you a little FYI about how we were in the classroom. Sometimes we would just break out into song for fun, and it would just be like one of those fun things, or it'd be totally crazy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like one time we played with fire. It was science class. We played with fire. It was crazy. And other times we sang.
Yeah.
You know,
Just have fun.
we didn't burn the school down or anything, so everything was fine. We
And the
just,
teacher knew we were playing with fire. It
Yeah.
wasn't like
it was under supervision.
Yeah.
And anywho, there's these two girls. Well, there's multiple people in that class that gave us nasty looks, but it's the two girls specifically, you know.
Mhm.
And they started being mean and laughing at our girl Willow.
I know, and I don't even like. It's not like we were being crazy. We were just laughing and joking around, and we were laughing a little loud that day. And let's just say they had something to say, and I'm mad that it was just about Willow,
Yeah.
because Willow was not the only one laughing
Yeah.
or being loud.
We're crazy too.
Yeah,
We're
like
just as crazy. Well,
okay.
yes.
Willow's a little crazy, but
She's our Willow.
yeah.
She's
And
the good kind of crazy, not the insane psycho crazy.
And see, here's the difference between me and Sydney and Willow. Willow decides, hey, I'm gonna give them a piece of gum
Uh-huh.
because I'm nice and I want them to think that I like them or that I'm sweet, you know?
Yeah.
But me, no, I would have made their life awful after
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I am more of a, I'm petty. Like, I'm not like a super mean kind of petty. I'm only petty in a sense that to annoy you. You know?
Yeah.
If you mess with someone I care about or someone I really, just care about, you know, in general,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be pretty petty. Or I'll give you nasty looks. But I don't give nasty looks often, so. I normally smile. So it's like that crazy smile. Like across the hallway, you just see a girl smiling and waving. You know it's me. Anywho.
And the girls in that class, they were just, I don't even remember, I don't know
They were
what they
just mean
said.
for no reason. They were
Yeah.
just cackling.
I think Willow realized that they were talking about her when they literally said Willow and was laughing and whispering in each other's ears. And most people would be like, oh, well, you don't know what they were saying. Oh, trust me, it
No.
wasn't anything
It-
sweet because we get dirty looks from them all the time.
Yeah. Just mean girls, you know. And the thing is, with one of them, I did musicals with them. Yes, I'm a theater kid. I did musicals with them. I had history with these people. And of course, it's just kind of surprising to see how people change, especially when you get to high school. It's how you see who your real friends are, Alana.
Yeah. But I do remember when after all of that, like the next day we were like, hey, let's say, I remember when they were laughing like hyenas.
Yeah, like
and
trying
stuff.
to just make a little bit of
I know.
slight little jabs, you know?
And like Willow was just like, no, y'all don't have to do that. We're just like, Willow, we're gonna be petty. Okay, they were making fun of you. I don't care.
I think one of our things that we said was like, it stinks in here.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys want some gum? And
Like
then,
exactly. Or like, Willow, I guess that gum you gave them yesterday didn't work or something.
yes, but we were.
Teachers, for sure.
Yeah,
She
she knew that they were being mean to her,
yeah.
but she's a great teacher, so
She
she
is.
didn't make a scene.
I know she wasn't like, girls don't talk about Willow like that, and she wasn't
Yeah,
like
that would have further embarrassed.
yeah, Willow for sure.
Yeah.
Willow, don't listen to them. They're just being mean. Like she wasn't
We were definitely her favorites
for sure.
because we participated. We had a good time.
Yeah, but we were also like we weren't quiet and boring. Like we still
but
like,
we weren't
tried our-
overly loud. Like when she was teaching, we'd listen and answer questions.
But when it was time to just like
Relax.
like labs and stuff, we were not chill with that. It was fun. Like
Yeah.
we tried to make
And
things fun.
anytime we weren't like partners, we just go over to each
Oh,
other's
yeah.
tables and be like, "Hey,
Hey,
what you guys
doing?
Oh, that's just.
We never got a break from each other.
No,
No.
I miss that class so much.
Yes.
Anyway, that ends our topic, and I just want to say a discretion. We are not mean. We are very nice people, but it is not okay to bully, guys. Don't bully. It's not helpful to anyone. You know, be a bigger person.
Now a little bit of pettiness won't hurt, but
Always be kind. You know, we're kind people, but we can say, like, sometimes if you say mean stuff every once in a while, you have to have a reason for it. And if you're overly mean, just apologize. Notice it. Just be yourself and have a good life, guys. You know. And for moving on from that, I have the sticky fact of the day, which is, did you know the strongest muscle in your entire body is your tongue? Yep, you guys got strong tongues. That's right. That's right, Alana. You tongue-tied?
my tongue probably very.
Do you,
I don't know.
do you get it? It's,
Tongue tied? No.
it's
I don't get it.
moving on. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below your best friend and the crazy stuff you guys have done. Now, as I always say, kiss a cow, slap a fish. Bye!